More than a pretty face, guys. Put that on your hinge profile. Oh, I love it. Okay. Ready? Milestones, not time frames. What do I mean by this? This is in reference to rehabbing our horses, groundwork, when we're trying to basically overcome that obstacle when it comes to working your horse. So I'll bring him in and explain. A lot of us, especially when it comes to rehab, the common question is, how long is it going to take? My answer is, how long is a piece of string? Now, obviously, if we are rehabbing a specific injury and you're just out of your appointment from your vet, you should have a time frame where the vet will say, okay, work towards this. But in reality, and for those of you that have rehabbed horses, no, there's always hiccups. Seems to go like this, and then it goes like this, and then it goes down, and then it goes up again, and then you get frustrated, and then you cry, and then you ring me, and that's fine. Yeah, I'm emotional support, we're there. But in reality, I think we should be changing our perspective, and let's go for a milestone. So let's take rehab, let's leave it alone. Let's just talk about training horses. So if you're trying to improve your horse's right bend, another common issue I find and a lot of questions people ask me is how to improve the horse's right bend. And let's start with, okay, let's remove all the tack. We're going to start from the ground. We're going to use we have a Micklem here, or we're going to use a cavesson where you work from the nose, not this piece here. If you want to know more about the head equipment when it comes to groundwork, click on the link below. I've got a video of me explaining that. But when it comes to improving this right bend, let's take away all the gadgets and let's work from the ground. Don't expect in a week or a day, for your horse to transform its right bend and suddenly it can magically move to the right. A, there's always a reason, so eliminate pain. But B, let's have little milestones. So if it means you come in the arena and you just work on statically, so standing still, just asking your horse to flex a little bit to the right. So you can do that either with a little bit of pressure release from the cavesson, again that's a different video, or you can use something like a treat if you wanted to, and you just ask your horse to move to the right. That could be your milestone for a week, that's all you do. And celebrate that win. Between you and your horse, celebrate it, okay? The next milestone could be to walk around the arena, and I'll give you an example here. If your horse falls in through the shoulder, there's a couple of ways you can help him. One is just by using a stick on the rib cage, and just if they come in, they're just going to touch that stick. Obviously, I'm not hitting him with it, I'm just letting him know it's there. This is another way of just making sure your horse is there, not falling in through the inside shoulder, and he's got a little bit of inside bend, and we've got that right bend coming. So again, good boy, that could be your milestone for another few weeks. And then you can maybe improve it, or you cannot improve it, sorry, you can then progress to riding. And this is what I mean. Try not to think of the fixed mindset of it must have a time frame, because nothing does. Everything takes as long as it takes. And the key is the consistency from yourself, the clarity from the aids that you're given, and also your horse. They're so individual. We all will take a different time length, a different milestone to achieve a goal.